I always go back and forth between the ego, and I always think you need some of it to kind of be your best self and to take risks like you took and put yourself out there and be a role model for your daughter. So, I don't know, there is some component, right?
Yeah, I will say that perfectionism is an amazing thing. Obsession is an amazing thing to a certain point. But ultimately, Miss Jo, one of my lead teachers as a kid, used to always say, no matter how good you are, there is someone out there in this world that is better than you. And I think that just gives you a level of groundedness of knowing that as good as I'm ever going to be, as perfect as I ever see that reflection in the mirror of all these, dances that I'm doing, ultimately someone's always going to be better. So the struggle never ends, and the journey to be your best never ends. There's never a pinnacle moment where you've reached it. And I think we're quite consistently as a human race always reaching for an endpoint, always reaching for that moment where everybody knows your name and your name is in lights and all of this stuff. It's not real.
Well, you've been there.
I've been there. It's not real. Ultimately, find something that you love, find something that you're passionate about, find things in life that make you feel fulfilled, because that's where it exists. And for me, I think for a while I thought there was an end goal in dance, but now I realize that my end goal is just to consistently dance for the rest of my life. And I found by staying true to my talent and trying my best to not let the negativities get the best of me and just focus on getting in that dance studio and dancing and feeling good, it's given me great platforms and great opportunities. And I really realized that at 6 months pregnant, being able to get on stage, I've got to dance and still dance for an audience. Not many pregnant women have had the opportunity to dance in front of an audience. And it just made me think, gosh, all I ever really want to do, all that really makes me feel fulfilled is working on myself, being a good person, giving back, having balance, and not having an ego.
It's about the journey, not the destination with your dance.
Always, yeah.
Right, but for a long time you thought it was destination. We all still think that. You've kind of had a great glimpse into what that might look like, and so you might have learned this lesson a little quicker.
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe.
But I don't think that the lesson ever ends.
Yeah.
I think I still find myself in a situation where maybe that ego is like, hey, but it's going back and having my rituals. Wellness for me is having my journal, being able to write in my journal, having essential oils to deal with my emotional wellness, eating really good foods, knowing where my food comes from, understanding how to sort of locally get your food, grow your own food. It's being sustainable. It's having solar energy. It's the things that I think is moving in a more positive direction for us.
Continue watching this fascinating conversation for free by clicking on the link below to visit our website, learn from the best minds in the world, and connect with a community of passionate people building the best versions of themselves. Just click on the link below, and I'll see you on the inside.